guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be rewatching one of the most iconic, historic, and amazing games of all time. And it's of course going to be, as you can tell by the title, when Barcelona beat Real Madrid 5-0 at the Camp Nou in November of 2010. This game gets requested by you guys a lot in the comment section of my video, so today we're going to rewatch this game. It's an iconic game, the most iconic Clásico of all time in my opinion. It's not my favorite, but it's the most iconic, and it's also, in my opinion, one of the most iconic games in the history of football. I mean, this game was the peak of El Clásico, was the peak between Messi versus Ronaldo. It was the peak between Jose Mourinho and Pep Guardiola. It was the peak between, the rivalry between the Spanish national team players. This game, like I said, had it on. Today we're going to rewatch it. I go back and rewatch this game fairly often, so I'm pretty familiar with it. And I'm sure most of you guys, if you're watching this video, you've seen this game before. But today we're going to rewatch it, refresh your memory, and I'm just going to give you guys my opinion and my thoughts on this match. Which to me as a Barca fan was literally like fucking heaven. I mean, this game was amazing. I remember being 10 years old, coming home from school and turning this game on, and it was just the peak of football, honestly, in my opinion. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. And let's not drag this intro any further. Let's start watching this massacre. The highlights that I'm showing you guys don't have the lineups provided. I mean, they don't show what the lineups were for each team, so we're going to look at them right now real quick before we actually watch the video. Barcelona won with Victor Valdés, Dani Alves, Carles Puyol, Gerard Piqué, Eric Vidal as the back four. Then they had Xavi, Busquets, and Iniesta as their midfield three, of course. And then Pedro, Messi, and Villa as their front three. I mean, pretty much the same lineup that started for Barcelona in Wembley in the final that year in the Champions League. And then Real Madrid won with Casillas in goal, Ramos, Pepe, Ricardo Carvalho, and Marcelo as their back four. Sami Khedira, Xavi Alonso, and Angel Di Maria as their midfield, and then Mesut Ozil, Cristiano Ronaldo, and Karim Benzema as their front three. That Real Madrid lineup is fucking crazy good, bro. The fact that they got beat 5-0 is insane because that lineup is crazy good. And then they had Lasagna and Arbeloa coming off the bench, and Raúl Albiol as well, and Durek was on that team. I didn't even know that. And then Barca had Boyan, Jeffrey, and Seydou Keita coming off the bench. I mean, both of these teams were stacked. That Real Madrid team, like I said, it's actually a lot. Like it's a pretty good team. But let's watch the game now. Bro, can you imagine if you would have scored that? Can you imagine how iconic that would have been if Messi would have scored that? Oh my god, bro. Messi in this game. Actually, let's not talk about it now because we're going to see way more Messi highlights. But bro, this is just the peak of the greatest player of all time. Look at this shot. Oh my god, bro. The curl on that ball is insane. Iniesta to Xavi, and Xavi scores the first goal of the game. I don't know if Xavi does that on purpose, but the way that ball just lands, like right in front of his feet, is kind of crazy. And then he just chips over Casillas. Bro, Xavi, the poise in that moment, it's actually like, obviously, I don't know because I'm not a pro footballer, but I can imagine in that moment, when you're seeing the keeper right in front of you, it's kind of hard to compose yourself and just chip it over him. But the fact that Xavi has the composure to do that is kind of crazy. I mean, that's a beautiful goal. People were saying this goal was offside. That is never offside in a million years. Xavi's clearly onside. I mean, maybe they'll show the replay. But look, right there, yeah, that's perfect. They show the replay themselves. He's perfectly onside. We can see that. I think that's Sergio Ramos that's keeping him on. Or maybe Albiol, I don't know. But anyway, he's onside. And then that pass from Iniesta is deadly to dissect the defense. I mean, what a goal. The peak of that midfield. Messi. Bro, Messi got beat up this game. Jesus Christ. They were like playing rugby with this guy. It's insane. And then he didn't even call that as a foul. Yeah, he said that wasn't a foul. That's crazy. David Villa crosses it in. Pedro, after Casillas can hang on to the ball. And that was 2-0 in 20 minutes. Which is super crazy because, like I said, this Real Madrid team was fucking stacked. I mean, you guys saw the lineup like I did. They had Di Maria, they had Pepe, they had Sergio Ramos, they had fucking Ronaldo, they had Mesut Ozil. I mean, this team was crazy good. The fact that this Barca team was 2-0 up in 20 minutes, I mean, it speaks volumes to how good that Barca team was. Kind of like a mistake from Casillas but it was raining, the ball was slippery, so we're not going to kill him for that. But I mean, David Villa and Pedro, such underrated players. What a fucking pass, bro. Jesus Christ. Is he onside there? Yeah. Right here, Sergio Ramos keeps him on. Oh my god, that is an insane ball. Jesus, bro, Xavi was so gross. Ronaldo pushes Pep Guardiola. Wow. This is a theme for him, guys. Ronaldo's a big pusher, if you don't know. He's a big pusher, and this game he decided to take out his anger on poor Pep Guardiola, who was just standing there on the sideline doing nothing, bro. I mean, this guy. But it's mentality at the end of the day. Remember, guys, it's mentality. It's not being a sore loser, and it's not being a brat. It's mentality. This is what makes him so good. Usually these fights happen like at the end of the game. This was 30 minutes in, like in the first half. It's crazy, bro. This is like I said, the peak of the greatest rivalry in the history of football was this game. Or honestly, this season in general. But look, he pushes him, bro. Poor Pepe. He is, like, I'm not gonna lie, Ronaldo has every right to be upset. They're like, a full disclosure, I'm not trying to be a dick. Ronaldo does have the right to be mad there because Pep is clearly trying to provoke him, not giving him the ball. But still, I mean, don't be pushing the manager. Ronaldo free kick. Ooh, that narrowly missed. Wow, dude, that wall does a terrible job. It just opens up right in the middle. That was a good free kick. Benzema. Ooh, the ball's in the box. Is that a pen? Ronaldo falls. Now, we know Ronaldo's famous for diving, but let's look at the replay and see what happens here. Ooh, I'm not gonna lie, that could be a penalty. That's a hard challenge by this. Actually, no, I think he gets to the ball before Ronaldo, actually. I think he gets to the ball before Ronaldo, but that's still a pretty, like, I mean, is it a dive? He's not diving here, I'm gonna be honest with you. Messi. Ooh, bro, Pepe. The Pepe just, that's brilliant defending, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know Pepe has to be this amazing defender. I thought he was just like a dirty player who just gets recognition because he was like a cheap shot artist. But still, that's pretty good defending against the peak of the greatest player of all time. I can't lie. This is beautiful defending. I mean, he reads the cutback from Messi and just gets all ball right there. Peep right here, guys. Look right here. Ooh, Messi gets elbowed. Let's see. Yep, he got elbowed. Bro, just getting fucking beat up the whole game. Now he dives a little bit because that wasn't that bad of an elbow, but still he does get elbowed. By the way, Mourinho, this was his first game back at the Camp Nou because this was in November of 2010. If you guys remember, in May of 2010, he was with Inter. And they won the Champions League that year. And he was doing the famous slaps around the Camp Nou, putting his finger up, you know, running around, shoving it in Barca fans' faces. And this was the first time he went back to the Camp Nou because obviously he joined Real Madrid as a manager that summer. Hence why he's on the fucking bench for Real Madrid. Kind of stating the obvious here. But anyway, it was nice to get revenge on him in this way. Because against Inter, you know, Barca and Inter, there's not really a rivalry there. But for him to coach Barca's biggest rivals and they come to, like, Barca Stadium and you get spanked 5-0 in your first Clásico ever, oh, it felt good. Second half starts. Messi. We're getting a Messi highlight right now. Pass the ball. Pass the ball. Oh, bro. One of the rare instances where Messi's selfish because he usually makes that pass. He's got to be making that pass, but he does so good today, bro. The way he just, the whole team collapsed, just centers around him, and they're all just forming like this insanely big circle around him, and that just leaves Villa wide open. But again, Messi should be passing that. That was Ronaldo-esque for Messi, I'm not gonna lie. But look at that, bro. He was just dissecting this team up, bro. Messi to Villa, and Villa scores the third goal of the game. What, dude? The pass, the finish, dude, so beautiful, bro. Look at Messi. He did that move the whole game. We just saw a couple highlights of that. Just cutting in from the right-hand side, just cutting into his left foot, and then just having all the defenders collapse on him, and then he just finds that pass to David Villa right in behind. I mean, he did that so many times this game, and what a finish from Villa, too. The way he, like, touches the ball with the outside of his foot to create space and then finish past Casillas. Just beautiful, bro. Beautiful football. Messi again. Oh, my God, bro. That one's even better. 4-0. That assist from Messi is so good, but the finish from Villa is disgusting as well. Busquets trying from the halfway line, bro. Oh my God, Barca, bro, they were so bored. They were just trying anything at that point. The fucking CDM is kicking it from the halfway line, trying to see if it goes in, and it nearly went in. Can you imagine that would have gone in? Oh my God, that would have been the highlight of this game. Villa. This guy, bro. What a terrible showing from Sergio Ramos in this Clásico. He came across as a fucking brat in this whole game. I mean, basically every Clásico that he played, he came across as a brat because he either got sent off or started a fight or made a challenge that was completely reckless and not even trying to get the ball. But bro, like the shit he was doing in this game, it was just like, if you knew how to defend a little better, the team wouldn't have conceded 4 goals. I mean, that is kind of your job. You're the center back. You should be stopping the goals. And you're part of the reason why you're losing. And then you want to get mad and do that shit. Come on, goofy. Look at that. Just kicking David Villa. Who's your national team. This is, by the way, his national team teammate who he won a World Cup with 6 months before this. Insane. No, even less. November, October, September, August, July. 4 months before this, they won a World Cup together. And now he's kicking him. Which I get, but still, fucked up. Bojan. Oh my God. Pass in, and who's there? Number 11, Jeffrey. This has special sentimental value for me because if you guys know me, you know I'm from Venezuela, and Jeffrey is from Venezuela. The guy was born in Ciudad Bolívar. It's just crazy seeing the only Venezuelan ever to score in a Clásico. I haven't looked that up, but I'm 100% sure that's the case because I mean, who else is it gonna be? There's not many Venezuelan players who play for Real Madrid or Barcelona. And the fact that Jeffrey scored in this game, he's like the forgotten guy because he obviously scored the last one. It was an extra time of like added time of after the 90. But bro, this to me just makes this a Clásico so special, bro. A great goal, by the way. The way he anticipates the ball, just chips it over Casillas, perfectly onside. It's just beautiful, bro. And Piqué doing the fit, dude. They're all, look at Piqué. One of the most iconic pictures in the history of football. Gerard Piqué looking up at the stands and holding up the 5 fingers for 5 goals. I mean, what a day this must have been for them, bro. And then, of course, we're going to end this with one of the worst challenges in the history of football. 4 Real Madrid players try and go and kick Messi and break his fucking legs. And then we know what happens. Messi walks off the pitch and just looks at the scoreboard. And, you know, he doesn't have to say much. Well, guys, that is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching these highlights with me. I mean, this was so fun to watch. I love watching this game any chance I get. I mean, it's like I said in the intro, so iconic. And this was so much fun to watch. Watching Messi having one of the best performances I've ever seen a player have without scoring a goal. I mean, the fact this guy was everywhere on the pitch that day. And that proves the greatness of Messi. The fact that he can control a whole game and be the best player on the pitch without scoring a single goal because he'll give it 2 assists. I mean, he'll dribble past the whole team. He'll create chances for everybody. I mean, but anyway, that's the beauty of Messi. We know how good he is, especially in this time. Ronaldo ghosted in this game, but hey, what else is new? He ghosted another big game. But anyway, I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace out.